Eat 16 hús.
And that was Swedish. Happy December the 3rd. Happy Vlogmass. I'm back. And yesterday I spoke a little bit about gifts and I was asking you, well, really, I was babbling. And that's just what I do. I'm sorry. I rewatched the video and it's not perfect. It's a little bit embarrassing. But I was asking to think about, to help me think about, and also for you to think about, what is a good gift for Christmas. And then I'd forgotten to finish off, or I didn't leave enough time, and I didn't want to talk your ear off all in one session. So we're back, and I was thinking maybe we could talk about the end of the year. And what is that? Is it too late for us to achieve something in this last month of 2017? How was 2017 for you? So for me, for example, everything I wanted to do this year, none of it worked out. And that was really frustrating to watch unfold throughout the year. But it's only now, finally, that actually the ducks are all lined up and I could do something. So is it too late? I think it's sort of easy to slip into this slight mentality of, oh, it's December, it's time to take stock. But what if what you have to take stock of is a little bit of a failure? I don't know. I hope this doesn't apply to you at all. I hope it only applies to me and a very small number of people. But, well, all I want to say is I would like to encourage you to think of December as an opportunity to do something. It's not only the end of the year is not over. What can you do in the 24 days before Christmas? Fine, it's 22 days. Technically, it's 3 weeks. Yes, oh dear. But that's time. Something can happen in that time. So how about we do a little pact, a little challenge? How about you just do the best you can in this time? Okay, everybody can do that. Do the best you can, but really do that. For me, doing the best I can is going to be totally different to you. If you have to go to office parties and lots of Christmas parties, and it is difficult for you to not make certain choices related to food or sweets, do the best you can. And this is not about being guilty because you had something to drink or had some chocolate or ate something you normally wouldn't or you normally shouldn't. If you have the strength of this, if you have your discipline developed and strong, then yeah, go for it. Make this the time to be healthy. Like, go against the convention. Don't eat any of those shitty biscuits. Eat only the really good ones. I think this comes back down to what I said yesterday. Pick the quality. Insist on the quality. Take the best. Whenever possible. And of course, at a buffet, there's not that much good choice. But there might be a best choice. Make that choice. Don't eat the rubbish. Like, there's always something that's really unnecessary to eat. And sometimes it's really tempting. Don't be tempted. Bingo! And you already made the best choice you could. That's what I think. What I'm going to do... Oh God, should I even tell you? Because then I have to do it. Oh no, oh no. Maybe it could be a secret. I started last year, January, with a daily yoga practice. And I gave myself the job to do 10 minutes a day. Just 10, but every day. 10 minutes. Sometimes I fell off the wagon and I didn't practice for a day. But between January and the summer, I didn't practice every day. But there were periods, pockets of time in which I did. And there were pockets of time in which I did regularly. And I feel that I could have been more disciplined. But in the time that I was disciplined, let me tell you what happened. And this would be about the first 4 weeks of the year in January. And then there was another intensive period of time, which I think was May. Could have been April. So, and at that time also I had daily practice. In both these periods of times, the first few days I felt like a broken sandbag. My joints were literally rattling. I felt everything was creaking. I felt weak, very weak. I felt, and I feel now. So I suppose this is why I'm bringing it up. I feel similar now. I felt pretty broken then. And I felt not confident in my health at all. So I did a daily yoga practice, 10 minutes a day, and it actually began here in this house, in this apartment. I'll explain this to you another time. This is not my home, this is somebody else's home, and I do pet sitting and house sitting, and in the last 4 months alone, I have lived in 5 different places. But this is a totally different story. It is a story, however, that can make it easy to find excuses to not do things. In fact, everything is an excuse. Everything is such a hurdle that it is so easy to not make the right steps, right for you steps, right? Okay, so it started here. I did my yoga practice in this kitchen, on this floor, without a yoga mat, because I said, let there be no obstacles. Any place is a good place to start, and any way is a good way to do it. Doesn't matter. With or without a yoga mat, with or without exercise mat, whatever you want to do, right? So I started. The first week felt terrible. But even by the end of the first week, I started feeling like, oh, I'm a little bit in control of my body. I got a little stronger and felt just a little bit better. It was amazing. Completely amazing. And the kind of amazing that I wasn't expecting. I thought I'd lost my body. When I say that, I mean, so I'm not in my 20s. I leave it at that. I'm some age, some random age, and old enough to sometimes feel like, oh my God, is this age? Is this going to be like this forever? Will I now always hurt there? Will this never be the same again like I remember it to be? Well, loads of those things just improved like that. 10 minutes a day. Seriously. And this wasn't like some gung-ho crazy yoga. Amazing. So, the thing I'm avoiding telling you is that as of today, oh God, and now I have to do it. As of today, I'm going back to my yoga practice, and I'm going to start where I last started this journey, and I'm going to win over these creaky bones. My shoulder squeaks, and like my body feels really weak. I have no core strength. The love handle bit, there is a lot to hold on to, and I don't like that. It's not very attractive. So that's what I'm gonna do. So these were my 2 things that are kind of one thing. It's the end of the year. What can we still do with it? And in my case, I think I'll try and make the best choices I can. In your case, it might be the best thing to pick from the work buffet, from the many Christmas parties, or just the healthiest option out of, even if there isn't really a healthy option, just pick the best. Make the best choice. And for me, it's gonna be get myself back into shape a little bit. 10 minutes a day. Here's my deal. Shake? No. Well, okay. Be lazy. It'll just be me all by myself. No, I'm joking. We should make this deal. Do the best you can. I do the best I can. And for me, it's going to be taking care of my strengths. Because when my strength is mine and I'm not just a weak lump of limp muscles, then I have more trust in myself. And then next year can come. Have a nice Sunday, December the 3rd. Remember, in 3 days is St. Nicholas Day, so you know what you need to do, right? I'll tell you tomorrow. Bye!